Yo, what's up? Welcome back to SBA Nation. My name is Keith, aka Keystone. We're talking a little NFL Week 5, baby, in this video. But before we get into the fun stuff, guys, I got a ton of stuff in this video for you. I got a chalkboard first touchdown Hail Mary. I got another Hail Mary that we're gonna set over on Onyx, which is pretty basically like giving you my favorite pick per game. And then I'm also going to give you guys a couple bonus props over on Underdog Fantasy. So if you're new to the channel, my name's Keith. Like I said, drop a comment. Make sure you're sub to the channel, guys. At the end of this video, I'll be doing a cash giveaway to 3 people who commented yesterday. I originally said I was going to do 1 per day for like 7 days, but I think we'll just do like 3 the next couple days. Make it a little easier. This is 100%. This is the biggest day in the history of SBA Nation. We have a ton of money deployed. There's a free pick right here in tonight's UFC card if you're watching this before it starts. And here's another one right here. This is in the main event between Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. The last fight went 5 full rounds. We only need to go 7.5 minutes to cash this bet. We have a ton of money. These are from last week. I'm not going to show you all those, but we have another bet starting tonight as well that we deployed another 10 racks on. So long story short, we absolutely just have the most money we've ever put down. My clients are pumped. We're pumped. And we have a chance just tonight, not even counting the one of these other bets that was deployed. I think we can bring back like 20 units of profit tonight. And I think we're going to get it done. So get pumped up. Also, because we hit that 2K goal, I'm doing the giveaways at the end of the video, but I also wanted to celebrate with you guys, trying to get as many of you on tonight's card. You can still get the main bet that I said like 2 months ago. It's like $10,250, guys. You can still unlock that. You can get all the bets for NFL. There's even a college football one tonight that starts on just the PM slate. So if you're watching this sooner, guys, go hop on. The week pass is literally 80% off right now. You can get it for like $20, man. So take advantage. And yeah, let's get straight into the picks. We're going to do a first TD Hail Mary. Now, I like this one this week. I feel like we haven't hit one yet, but the reality of these plays is we might only hit one this year. We might not hit any. I think it's worth it. And there's some guys that just touch the ball so damn much that it's only a matter of time before they score the first touchdown of the game. So Chalkboard is one of the best DFS apps, 100% for they kind of overpay for touchdowns. They overpay for home runs too. We learned that during baseball season. So yeah, and the sign up offer is you just can't beat it, man. So if you make an account, you can literally get $20 for free. You don't even have to make a deposit with promo code SBA. Now you will eventually deposit because you'll like this app. They're also going to give you a free square. So let me show you guys what I did. So I put $25 on this and it pays 173, almost 174x, $4,000. So what you could do, you could tell this bet with me, just write it out, just make the minimum deposit, use the $20 free, smash it on this play. And, hopefully you'll have all your Christmas money and then some. So, we're due for one of these. And a guy like Taylor, who's got a good matchup against the Vegas Raiders, a guy that touches the ball this much, it's only a matter of time before he scores first touchdown. And, we're going to have one of these weeks where, especially when we take the running backs like this, where we're going to get like one of these teams is going to get a PI in the end zone and they're going to take their running back all the way up to the 1 yard line. And we're going to get a freebie. So hopefully JT can get this done for us. Has to be the first touchdown of the game, not just for his team. So make sure you understand that. But what that also means is, say the Raiders get the ball first and they don't do shit, or maybe they kick a field goal. Well, we're still alive. So keep that in mind. Love me some Jonathan Taylor this week. Pick number 2, we're going to take Cam Scatterbo. Look, this guy's become a workhorse. Tracy is hurt, and I like what I see, and he's definitely the goal line back. And I think the Giants might just win this game down there in the Bayou. We will see. We will see. But pretty simple, same exact setup. So Cam Scatterbo is going to be pick number 2. Normally, I like to go a guy like McCaffrey, but he played on Thursday night, so we didn't get. And I think he actually Tonga has scored the first one. So McCaffrey once again just scored the second touchdown. But this one might be a little under the radar, and it's Michael Carter. This is a former Jets running back. He's all right, whatever, right? But he gets a really soft matchup this week against Tennessee. And I think he's going to be there. He's definitely the bigger back. The other dude, forgetting to pronounce his name, He's more of like a off pace, scat back, if you will. And I think Carter's going to be the one that takes these like, inside the three type carries, especially on the early downs. So yeah, I don't hate it. And Arizona's big favorites on the week, and you put these three together, like I said, for 25 bucks, it's going to pay $4,300. And what's crazy too is these two games, are at 12 p.m. And so if we get those done, we might get a legit cash out offer down here. See how it says 25 bucks now, but shit, if these two get done, we might get over $1,000 as a cash out option. It's hard to say. It's just hard to say. We'll have to see. We have to hit these two first, and then we'll kind of get an idea of what they're going to offer. But honestly, at that point, I'd probably just take the money. If it was like over, if this was a $25 bet that paid even like 500-600 bucks, I'd probably just take your cash, man. It's tempting to go for it. You could set two bets. You could go like 12 bucks on each or 12.50 on each. Ride one, cash out the other one. Not a bad option either. So a lot of options, but yeah, lock it in on Chalkboard. Promo code SBAA, guys. Links down below to get that $20 for free. Let's go. All right, so let's just go run through this real quick. Now we got the morning game. You could fade this one if you want. It's totally up to you. I get it. Now the Vikings, they're still over there in Europe. They get back-to-back games in Europe. That kind of sucks for them, but I don't know. Maybe they're embracing it. So I think in one of my Hail Marys that I set, just now, I think I took the Browns, but bumped this up to 7.5. I would lean this right here, plus 3.5. We're not going to give you, if you guys want the official Hail Marys, I give them out for free, 100% free on my winnable free plan, which is also 100% free. They're very neat. They're easy to read. I, try to get them out early for you guys. We got a UFC one tonight. Our college football one already started, and then we're going to have, usually I have two NFL ones. I'll have a money line only one, and then I'll have like more of like a safer version, if you will. So yeah, I like the Browns though here. I actually like the Panthers at home. I think this is a spot you go back to Carolina. Taking the plus points is what I'll do in the safety one for sure. But I'm just giving you guys kind of like my outright winners or spreads that I feel very confident. We'll just rapid fire through these. Like I said, I think this is a spot you just back the Panthers. No Tyreek Hill. I'm just not a fan of Miami. I think they're one of the worst teams in the league. Panthers aren't much better, but they'll probably win a close game here. Probably an ugly game. Like I mentioned, I kind of like the Giants, man. I'm on. It really sucks they lost Malik Neighbors because I was excited about this team. I was excited about that Dart, I was excited about that Dart, Scattaboo, Malik Neighbors trio. But I still think they could win it here. Tyler hasn't looked like horrible, but this is definitely a pick 'em game. So taking the Giants with points is the safe way to go, I think. Just bump it up a little bit. This game is also a very tough one. I would lean 100% the Jets with points, but if I had to just pick a winner, I'd lean the Jets, man. I think they could ball control more than Dallas can. And it could be a high scoring game too. I mean, you see the over under set at 47.5 here. Yeah, I kind of like that. So let's go back up here and click on NFL. Make sure we're getting this right here. Yeah. So, oh yeah, we missed a game right here. See, this is what happens. We missed a couple games right here actually. So this one right here, this is tough. I mean, Baltimore needs this game. They really need this game, but they're down a ton of guys, man. Marlon Humphrey is going to be out. Roquan Smith's going to be out. Lamar Jackson is going to be out. They're going to lean on Derrick Henry. Cooper Rush is not the worst backup. I would lean the home team here. I mean, Houston came off a big win last week, but it's tough, man. This is probably just a complete stay away. Leave it off the Hail Mary. But if I had to give you a pick, I would just take Baltimore with the points, man. I'd bump this up to like 7.5 as part of a safety parlay, but we'll go ahead and pick them. I don't feel great about it, but Houston sucks too, dude. Their offense is terrible, so it's hard to say on that one. Colts, complete confidence here. It's one of my favorite picks of the week. I'm surprised they're not bigger favorites, more than 7 points at home, but they easily could have beat the Rams last week and been undefeated. They easily could have lost to Denver. So this is a good offense, and yeah, I think they take care of business at home. So give me the Colts on the money line. I think the Eagles should win this one. Denver's on a short week. They're coming off of just an absolute clubbing of the Bengals Monday Night Football. So I would lean Eagles here. I think it's a tough travel spot for them. I don't like the way the Eagles play. I can't stand watching this team, but they're so boring. It's just amazing. You can literally have a team that can throw for like 105 yards, win games consistently. It just blows my mind that no one can figure this team out. And they win a bunch of close games too. And, Denver, that might have been like a little springboard for them. They've been in just about every game they played. So, my safety one, I'll probably bump this up to like 10.5. But yeah, I do think Eagles on the money lines of the play here. This one should be pretty easy. Arizona has been resting for 10 days. They played on Thursday night last week. So the Titans are coming to town. And yeah, I think this is just a spot you back the Cardinals. I This one's tough too. I'll lean the Hawks at home here, but Baker's a dog. Baker comes back and wins every freaking week. Everyone wants to count them out, and they just keep winning games, man. So I don't know. The Seattle's good though, and their defense is really good. I think their O line may hold them back a little bit from doing great things this year, but and maybe their offense too. We'll see, but yeah, I think this is a spot where Darnold's going to have to throw a bit, and I think they should win a close game. Lions should beat the Bengals. Bengals once again playing on the short week. They played on Monday night, got clubbed against Denver. This team just looks demoralized. I get it. Burrow's out, and it's too bad for them. But let's be real, guys. Their O line's terrible. Even when the one game Burrow before he got hurt, it's not like he was like lighting it up. Their O line has a lot of problems. Their defense stinks again. So I'd be shocked. The Lions should be able to just do whatever they want here, specifically on the ground, and have some big play action shots down the field too. So pretty confident in the Lions. They might even be able to cover 10 points, to be honest with you. So this game right here is tricky. Jaden Daniels is back, and that's a good thing for the NFL. It's a good thing for this game, and it's a good thing for maybe some of the player props we might look at potentially. Now, I do think the Chargers should bounce back here. Washington's defense has not looked very good so far through 4 weeks of games. And I got to tell you, man, I think this one could be a high scoring one too. We do have no Scary Terry. He's going to be out of this one, but Debo's in there and Jaden's, back. So that's big for this offense. I think you got a pretty high scoring game. This number's right where it should be, man. I'll tell you what. But yeah, I would lean the Chargers here. I think they probably bounce back. I think they might just be the slightly better team right now. That was a bad loss last week, but then again, it might have been the Giants Super Bowl. So Buffalo should take care of the Patriots at home. You would hope. They've been kind of a little underwhelming. They kind of play with their food and then pull away in the fourth quarter. This defense may have some issues, but I don't think it's a good stylistic matchup for the Patriots. Yeah, I'll take the Bills at home here. I think they should get the job done. This one right here, I'm on the Chiefs, man. Look, I mean, I know the Jags had a huge win against the Niners last week, but the Niners literally could not have played worse. They had 4 turnovers to 0. They allowed a kickoff touchdown, and they still lost by 4 points, 5 points. Did Jacksonville get it done? Yeah, but it was kind of like a matter of timing, right? I think they just caught the Niners at a good time. You saw what the Niners did on Thursday with their literal like D team down their top, 3 wide receivers, down Kittle still, backup quarterback. Mac Jones might actually be really good, by the way. But look, I think Kansas City's back, man. I really do. I think Worthy really is so important to this offense. And you saw it last week. They became not vertically challenged again. So I think Kansas City comes in here and wins. It could be a close game. They might win by a field goal late or touchdown or something like that. But I do like the Chiefs a lot here. So that's going to be the rundown here. Like if you just set that bet right there, what was this pay? Yeah, 13 pick parlay pays 426 extra money. So I'll probably go set this money line parlay. I might leave the Browns off. In fact, let's see if we just take that off what this pays. It's still 222x. So I'm telling y'all, you gotta trust me. Getting a site like Onyx or Rebet will change your life, because now you can do what the rest of us have been doing in these sportsbook states. You can literally lock these plays in. I got a lot of premium clients, lots that are on Rebet, and now they're all on Onyx, and a lot of them like Onyx more, because we figured out what Onyx is doing. They're literally just copying DraftKings. So this is going to be the exact same payout, or it'll be very, very close as DraftKings would be, which is, one of the biggest sports books in the world. So get on Onyx. You get $100 deposit bonus when you sign up with promo code SBA. Use the link down below, guys, and say, hey, use this promo code SBA. You help support the channel, and you're going to have a chance to win big freaking money. Even if all you did was copy my Hail Marys. Look, we hit one of these things back in, it wasn't quite this big. I think it was 100x, but we did hit one of these back in April, I think it was. And I've gotten really freaking close on the UFC a couple times in the last 2-3 months. Very close. Specifically the Nashville card and even the last one I went to down there in New Orleans. So, yep, that's that. And then let's go bump over to Underdog Fantasy. Now, look, I got a couple plays here that I like for you guys, and I have a play that I already set, and I'm going to give you guys that one too. It's a 3 pick for 6x, but I want to show you guys this. What Underdog does really well is they give you a ton of boost, right? So they have a 60% boost right here. You can use a $50 max, has to be 3 picks, and you got 1 day left to use it. 60%. So that's a significant amount. I set a MMA one last night, and then look at this though. 2 days left, so all the way through Sunday, you can literally use unlimited 30% boost. Unlimited, as many as you want. $50 max. That honestly ain't bad, man. That's about where I like to spend on DFS per play anyways. About 50 to usually $100 max, because DFS is hard, dude. Like hitting a 6x play, even 3 picks, right? It's difficult. That's why it pays 6x. So when we throw down big money, a lot of times on the books, we'll be going for like 2,000 to win 2,000 or 10,000 to win 6 or 7,000, because that's just how we do it, and it's a safer approach. They're more juiced outcomes a lot of times. These are all pick'ems usually. So when you can get a 30% boost on a $50 max play, the unlimited amount of them, it's freaking awesome. You like MLB, they got boost for that too. So a couple plays, we're just going to stay in the NFL here. And I'll give you guys that other one I like too. So I do like Scattaboo, man. Like look at the guy's touches last week. He had 25 carries, 2 catches, 11 yards, and they were up most of this game. I think this one should be competitive. I like him on the combo yards. I think he's going to be busy here. In the game before that, we saw him catch 6 for 60, something like that. So he could definitely get it done as a receiver as well. And then if we bounce over here to this Colts game, I kind of feel the exact same way about Jonathan Taylor. I like him on the combo yards. I think this went up a little bit. I might have locked this in at 104, but I don't hate this. And then another guy I really like in this one is Tyler Warren. I think he's going to have a strong game here. It's a big number, though. It's getting kind of high. The receptions are a little juiced. We should have probably locked this one in a little earlier in the week. So I like these 2 running backs. So I'd play JT up to about 110 and Scattaboo maybe, up to about 86, 87. And then what's a couple other ones I think will be good today? I have a gut feeling that, guy like Rico Dowdle could be involved here. Look at the rush attempts. This could be a spot where we see Carolina have success run the ball. I don't know if I'll give you guys an official pick on this one, but I bet you this rush attempts right here at 15.5. I bet you he's got a shot, because I believe Chuba Hubbard is indeed out. So yeah, we'll go ahead and make that an official pick right here. Let's see where it went. Maybe we just take him because he's a good receiver too. Maybe we just go all combo yards here. Okay, I'll tell you what, man. I will tell you what. Let's go look at this. So let's use our 60% boost on this one. And we'll go ahead and lock this in on the screen. We'll go 50. So that's gonna pay 9 freaking X. So $50 pays 450. Let's see if they take it. Okay, so there's your first free play right there, guys. 3 running backs to hit their combo yards. I don't mind it at all. And then I got a couple bonus picks for you guys, and I'm going to give you that other play too. So, and then guys, by the way, on the winnable free plan on Tuesday, I gave out both my taco plays and I gave out my Flex Friday play for free. So I'm giving you guys a ton of DFS slips, and I'll probably try to incorporate a little bit more of my parlays too, but that's kind of like what our premium's for, right? And we already hit one of the taco plays. It settled on Tuesday with Dana White Contender Series for 6x. And then our other taco play, we just need the Colts kicker tomorrow. But I gave both those out for free. So we're looking at like a 12x return. Okay. So let's talk about one more game for player props here real quick. And that one's going to be, look, one of these running backs is going to be good in this Detroit game. I just don't know if it's going to be Gibbs or Montgomery. One of them should be good. And then Washington, and so we like this game, Washington Chargers. Look, I think Ladd is just look at this. One catch on 6 targets. That's crazy. But the targets have been okay, but they're not elite. They're not, this is not like the guy we saw late last year. This guy's just been underwhelming. And I'll tell you the reason why. It's because this dude's been so dang good, and that's Quentin Johnson. Look, he's getting targeted down the field, right? And you can see he's hit this in 4 straight games. And these are elite target numbers. When you're getting 10, 13 targets, I mean, dude, Quentin Johnson is the number one receiver in LA. He's the number one guy right now. And that could change as the year goes on. And I think the thing that is hurting Ladd the most is the signing of Keenan Allen, who's also been getting steady freaking targets. Now, I don't like him on yards as much because he doesn't run as many downfield routes, especially at this stage of his career. However, I think his receptions is always in play. So I think this is a solid like plus money one right here. They see how they're giving you a 1.05 modifier. I don't hate it, but I'd like this obviously more if it was at 4.5. So I do love me some Quentin Johnson. That's a little bonus pick for you guys. I'll have some exposure with him for sure. And then here, I'll just give you guys both I'm in a generous mood because we hit 2K subs and we're going to do the giveaway right now too. I haven't forgotten about that. I'll just give you guys my underdog plays. Okay. So this is tonight. So if you're not seeing this before, if it's Sunday morning, you're watching this or late Saturday night, this one's already passed, but you can just copy this play. I like Veronica Hardy under 2.5 takedowns. She's only hit this once in her career. I don't see her getting more than 2. The Yuri Proshka versus Khalil Roundtree fight should be a good one. These guys are both toughs. Yuri's got that unique style, kind of hard to deal with. Most of his fights end in the second round. Okay, full transparency. Most of his fights do not make it into the third round. This is a 3-round fight. These are 2 pretty tough dudes. Roundtree's probably the one of the top 2 or 3 best competition that this guy's faced. But I'm kind of banking on both of them being tough here and making it over halfway through the fight, which is 7.5 minutes. And then Marab, this is by far, it depends how you look at it. He's not a big finisher. He never has been. He got a finish in his last fight. Okay, we need this guy on the money line bad. So if he finishes in round 1 or 2 or 3, I'm going to be really happy because our whole channel, all the VIP premium members, we're going to be stoked tonight because we're going to make a ton of freaking money. That's what all those $10,000 bets were. We have literally 3 $10,000 bets down. 2 of them have Marab on the money line on them. So we need this guy bad tonight. But my gut is telling me this is going to be 5 rounds. He'll make it sweaty simply because it's a fist fight, guys. Anybody can get a knockout and the fight's over, But I think this goes the distance. I think it goes 5 full rounds, most likely. Sandhagen's only been finished once in his career. Marab is improving in every fight, though. This guy's just a handful to deal with. But what he should be able to do no matter what is chain wrestle. So if this goes 5 full rounds, I think you're going to be looking at 7 to 9 total takedowns. Like there's going to be a couple rounds where he gets 2 for sure. He's going to get 1 in almost every round. He will get 1. Very confident in that. So 7's a pretty big number. This is the hard part of this bet. And they have an MMA boost. See, I told you they got boost everywhere. So you can go use this 50% profit boost. $50 pays, whatever it is. And then my other NFL one, it's just a couple kickers I like. I always love Spencer Schrader, but you're paying for that. No, these are all pick'ems. You could have a little bit of slight weather potentially creeped up here in Baltimore, but I don't think it's going to be anything to worry about. And I think Cooper Rush and Derrick Henry will be good enough to get them in field goal range, even against Houston's pretty good defense, pretty consistently. We know this guy can, kick it from 50 plus. So I like Loop to get 2 field goals in that Baltimore game. I like Jason Myers at home against Tampa. Tampa's a pass funnel. They're hard to run against, but I think they'll make enough plays to force a couple field goals in this game. So we just need Myers to connect and not miss his opportunities. If he gets 2 opportunities, we just need him to make both of them. So, and then the Giants kicker, yeah, I mean, look, the Saints are not good. They're not a good defense, and this is still a young quarterback in Jackson Dart. They stalled a lot against the Chargers in the red zone, but they had no problem getting up there between the 20s. So yeah, I like this play a lot. This once again unlimited 30% profit boost we used on this, guys. So I think this pays like 7.5x. I don't know why it doesn't show it right there, but all right. So let's go do the giveaways. That's it for the picks. Let's take this off and yeah, let's have a little fun. We're going to do 3. We'll do $15. We'll do $15. I said anywhere depending on my mood between 10 and $100. So we're going to do 3. And I'll tell you what, just text my phone if you win. My number's down below. And you can have your choice. I'll give you either 15 bucks cash in your hand, or you can get on the VIP week pass, which is much more valuable. I will let you make the decision. I already know what most of you are going to do, but yeah, let's go and good luck. So we're loading some comments. Here we go. Michael Underwood, what's up, man? Congrats on the 2K subs. Keep up the great work and analysis. Appreciate you, brother, for tuning in. And Michael, just send my other phone a text message, bro. And then let's go to the next one. Sanchan Santern 7828. Can't believe Kyler couldn't get 3 more yards in OT. Yeah, dude, I told you. That's what Kyler does, bro. Kyler always sells me. I don't like backing that guy. I just don't. I don't. But let's get you set up, bro. Shoot me a text on my other phone down below. And the final winner, Davis Drake 666. Like the plays, let's work. All right, bro. Sounds good. And yeah, 3 of you, and then we'll do 3 more on my Monday night, Sunday night football video, whatever I decide to do next. So congratulations. Thanks for supporting the channel, all of you. I really do appreciate y'all. I want you to level up. I want you to get on that mindset of gotta get a book, gotta get on premium, because we're about to change the game. This is, like I said, this is the biggest weekend in SBAA Nation's history. So we got a lot riding on this. I'm not nervous. I'm confident, but I ain't gonna lie. I got a little pit of like stress on me just today. It's like I mean, this is a. I don't want to say it's a make or break moment, because I've bounced back from those before. When we're just due. We're due for a big night tonight. Let's go fucking Marab. And yeah, guys, love y'all, and let's win some big cash this weekend. Peace.